Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for watching. Today we're going to tackle a random game and not edit it. As always, I will try my best to explain what I'm thinking and methodically figure out a way to solve this. Let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to go for the columns. That's these cards over here, and then work my way to the draw pile. If there is a card I can save for insurance, there is not. I like to try to save it for later so we can manipulate the draw pile because it resets after every 3. You'll see plenty of that later on. Let's go ahead and see what we can move. We can move this 9. We can move this 8. We can move this 4. That opens up a column that's really big for us. We need to open up a column or two so we can move the king around. Oh, we can move this 9 as well. We can move this 5 as well too. So I think we're going to go with that for now. Sometimes you take moves back, sometimes you don't. Would depend if there was an early card in the draw pile. There is not. There's no move there. This is going to be our insurance card. We're not going to use it yet, though we do want to move this card up too. But we're going to see what's behind there. Just want to try to maximize our moves. This is a tempting play. I'm going to bring it down. This 3 could get us in trouble. But it's not at the very end of the draw pile. If it was at the very end of this draw pile, I would not even play it. We're just going to see what goes on here. Okay, there's a 7, and there's a 6. So we move some cards around. We're trying to open up these columns and get this solved here. Nothing there. So let's go back again and see the reset. Again, we're holding this. But this is going to be sweet when we do drop the 7, because the 6 will drop underneath it. So we'll open up that column as well. There is a 2 we could potentially play, but again, I would be cautious not to play that until we have the ace of diamonds out there. There's the ace of spades. We'll play it. And we're going to drop this king as well. 4 of hearts cannot be dropped. And let's just go back again. Okay. The good news is this queen is now our insurance card. So that means we can play other cards behind it. But we're going to be cautious. We're going to play a little slow and safe here. Again, if this is in the back of a draw pile, it's a low number, and you don't have an ace of clubs in the foundation pile, I would not even play it because it can tie you up. But let's go back a little bit here. And we're going to play our first move, the ace of hearts. Now we can play this 2 of hearts up there. And we're thinking about playing the 7, but what we want to know, of course, is what's behind there. There is a 4 of clubs we'd like to be able to drop. That will allow us to move this 3 of diamonds under it. So we are only going to play the ace that we played. We're not going to play the 7 and ace. We'll play the 7 and ace on the next go-around. So that's a big part of this game, is being able to recognize that and keep yourself out of trouble. So here we go, next go around, and this will be our first play, but we're going to see if there's anything else that can be played. And the answer to that is, I believe, no. So gonna go back. Alright, start of the draw pile. There's the first option. This is our insurance card. Next option right here, we are going to play. And we're going to play this 3 as well. Okay. That's an interesting card. That's a queen. The question is there a jack somewhere? And there happens to be a red jack right here. What that means is we're not going to play this 7 again, because we want this jack down here. And that jack will open up a spot. Potentially can move this 10 over. It gives us a lot of options. So that's what we're going to do here. And we're not going to play this jack. We're going to play the jack in the front of the draw pile. If you have 2 cards of the same number or rank in the draw pile, you always want to try to play the one in the first, well, at least 90 to 95% of the time, unless there's some really weird other circumstance. So here we have the jack. We're going to play that. And then I believe, yeah, we don't want any of these other cards to drop here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play all of them. And this is where it gets tricky. So 7 of hearts down. Ace of clubs goes there. we are going to move this 6 over. That's an ace of diamonds. That's good because that means we can move that 2 of diamonds that's in here somewhere. There's another 10. This is where we get our little dilemma. Which 10 do we play? Well, we don't know. We're going to see what this 10 does. We'd obviously like to get the column open. And that gives us another 10. So the question is, can we find a blackjack so we can open up one of these 10 columns here? The red 10 columns, it is. Or are we in trouble? And so let's see what we got. There's a blackjack. We're going to get to that in a minute, but let's play this 9 for now. And there's another 9 in there as well, I believe, right? A red 9. So this is now our insurance card. We're going to hold it and not play it yet. That'll allow us to maneuver. Oh, there we have it. The blackjack. That's what we want. We have another blackjack there. This is the tricky part here. So we got a blackjack here and a blackjack here. Typically, we want to play the one in front, but in this circumstance, this one has a 9 underneath it. We're going to want to play that 9 because that allows us to move this 8 over here. There's 2 8s. We're going to move it over there, and that will open up a column for one of the kings, should we want to play it. Although I believe it's a red king, is it not? Yeah, it's a red king. Or, sorry, a black king. Okay. So now we got to choose between these two 10s, which one we want to play. Let's play the 10 of hearts first and see what happens. That gives us a king. We can open up the queen there. 3 hearts can go up top. And a nice spot for the king. We've opened up a column. But we haven't opened up anything else. So that's one option. Let's see how this plays out. So 4, we can put the 2 of clubs up here, 3 of clubs. We're just going to see how this plays out. This may work, this may not. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to this 10, and we'll play this 10 instead. But we'll see how this option plays out. So, okay, going back here. We're going to play one card. We're going to play the 2 of diamonds. And that's so we can drop this king. We actually want to drop the queen too, don't we? Yeah, because we got to open up one of these columns here, don't we? So we're going to play this 3 of diamonds up. We need to open up a column. We're going to move the 4 of clubs up. Now the 4 of diamonds goes up. We're going to move the 5 of clubs up, and we have opened up a column, and that will allow us to move this king of spades down the next time around. So there's the king of spades. We move it over there. And we can move some other stuff around too. Now here's where it gets, again, tricky. There's a 5 of hearts that can go up. And, oh, we get lucky here. The 5 of diamonds can go up as well, so we don't have to worry about this. We can move the 6 of clubs over. What I meant by tricky is we don't have the 2 of spades down yet. And, you know, do we want to move this 6 and 7 down or not? That's the real question. And the answer is going to be no. We want this queen coming down. We want this queen coming down on the next turn. So we're going to go back. And we'll leave this here. We can move the 6 of hearts up. And I believe, yeah, oh, we got a jack in the back. That's really nice. So we're going to move this queen. And then we can move this 6 and 7. But then again, it's the question of do we want to? I think the answer is yes. We can do that here. Okay. This is where we either figure this out or we go back and we say we need to move this 10 instead because we didn't check this 10 of diamonds out. We don't know what the answer is, but what we're going to try to do, of course, is play hearts and clubs up top and try to open up this 10 that way. If we can't do it that way, we're going to have to do option B. So 7 of clubs up. If you'll notice, there's a 7 of hearts and a 7 of diamonds. As you probably guessed, we're going to move the 6 of spades over there. 7 of hearts up. Now, if you'll notice, there is an 8 of clubs and 8 of spades. You can probably guess where the 7 of diamonds is going to go. Yep, right there. And now we can move the 8 of clubs up. Now we do not have 2 red 8s, unfortunately, because there's a red 8 under this column, and that will probably stop us, but we can get to the 9. So let's move this 8 of hearts over. We can move the 9 of clubs up. We can't move the 10 of clubs up. No, we can't do that. And we need this jack down in order to move this 10. So we're going to have to go back to where this 10 came from. And we're going to use the undo feature, and we're going to sub in this 10 for it instead and see if we can figure out a way to solve it that way. So you may want to fast forward about 20 seconds or so and take a look over there and see how it goes. All right, we're back to where we were. Now we're going to move this 10 instead. There's an 8 of diamonds. Okay. 4 of spades we can move. 2 of spades is a beautiful card. That's the card we wanted. And now we just have to figure out how to convert and get all the rest of these cards in. So, going to play the draw pile conservatively here. Again, this is our insurance card. We're not going to play that until we have to. We will play this jack, and that'll allow us to move this 10 here, which gives us the queen that we want to move. We want to move this queen over this queen because this queen has 3 cards in the draw pile. And, oh, there's the 3 of hearts. We moved that up top. Now we can move the king. Now we can pull this queen down. And, yeah, we're just going to try to make sure we get all our moves here. 2 of clubs can go up. 7 of clubs can go here. 6 of hearts right here. I guess we can move the 5 of spades over just so we can get this king down. So now we've got the king down. We've got all 4 kings. And we're just going to wait on this. And then we'll do this, but we're going to wait and see what else is there. Okay, that's the jack. All right, we've got everything down we could. This 4 of hearts can go here. 2 of diamonds here. And now we just got to figure out a way to get this column open right here. And it shouldn't be too difficult. I think there's an easy trick here. I may have showed you, I may have not have showed you earlier. But I'm going to explain to you what I'm thinking here. And we've got this solved, obviously. What we're going to do is we're going to play clubs. And we're going to play hearts. So if you notice here, there's a 4 of hearts and there's 2 of clubs. We're going to move the 3 of clubs up top. And now we need to play clubs. We need to move the 4 of clubs. If you'll notice, there's a 4 of clubs right here and a 3 of diamonds. Well, all we need to do is move the 3 of diamonds up top, and we can move the 4 of clubs up. And then, of course, all we need to do is move this 5 of hearts here, up there. And we have opened up that final column. And then, of course, we can move the spades up. 4 of spades, 5 of spades, 6 of spades, and we solved it. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool trick to getting at the end. Sometimes it's a little more complicated than that one, but it was challenging enough. And, of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching, and if you're, of course, looking for more tips, I would highly recommend checking out some of these other videos I have made here, if you have not already, that goes down in a little more detail, but this is pretty cool for tips as well. Again, thanks for watching.